Hey, everybody, it's April 9th, 2024. And I wonder how many people watched that moon crossing in front of the sun on my intro thing there. Thought, hey, he's talking about the eclipse. But no, I'm not. I was doing that before the eclipse. Happy Orioles season, everybody. If you want to invite me to an Orioles game, I'd be happy to go with you. So just let me know. Tonight, we're going to talk about statistics and statistically, what is the best day to put your house on the market? What is the best price to put your house on the market, and all kinds of stuff. So I'm a big stats nerd. For those of you guys that know me, I love to quote statistics. I love to study statistics. The statistics don't lie. So let's jump right into it. First of all, what's the best day? I'm not going to give away all my secrets here, but I am going to give away a few of them. What's the best day to put your house on the market? The best day of the week to put your house on the market is Thursday. This is because the way the MLS works, everything gets compiled at night and sent out the next morning to everybody. And so the best time to see something come on the market, the best time to get in front of someone when they're planning their weekend is Friday morning when they're at work, probably for the first hour or two, not doing anything productive, but planning their weekend. If you put it on the market Friday, if you don't get it on the market early enough, you're not going to achieve those same results. And the statistics definitely prove that. The other thing I wanted to share with you guys is the best week of the year to put your house on the market. And the best week of the year to put your house on the market is next week. So statistically, next week is the best week to put your house on the market. Statistically, the houses that go on the market during that time have the best odds, the best outcome, and everything overall over the entire year. So if you're thinking about putting your house on the market and you're not quite ready next week, that's okay. Give me a call. We'll help you get ready. But if you think you are ready and you want to talk to us, most of you guys that think you're not ready, you're probably more ready than you think you are. So we will definitely help you get your house up to shape and get top dollar for it. So here's some other stats for you. And last year, 30%, the highest percentage of people buying houses were ages 25 to 34. The lowest percentage was obviously less than 25 years old, but the next lowest was 65 and older, followed closely by 55 to 64, and then pretty close to being a tie for people 35 to 54, that 20-year span there. More people were males that were buying a house than females. The largest group of people was a married couple that had a family household. This is 54%. As far as migrating around, 63, this is all over America, not just Maryland, 63.8% people moved within the state and 10% moved from state to state. I think except for my clients, because I think I had probably, I don't know, I think I had more than 10% moving from state to state. The average income for anyone who's buying a house, is whether it be a family or a loan, was just under $100,000. That was in the 28% bracket there. And the average amount of education that someone had when they were buying a house was a bachelor's degree. Another interesting tidbit, I didn't even realize this until I was studying up for this, is that the most common time frame for a house being built was the 20-year period between 1980 and 1999. This accounted for about a fourth of all home sales in the past couple of years were built between that time frame. So it doesn't mean that, that's the only ones that were being sold, but 1/4 of them were built during that time frame. So some other things that I want to point out to you guys is that the residential sector of real estate accounts for 37% of all the electricity used in our country. The average single family home used blank tons of concrete, 19 tons. I often tell people the most expensive thing about your house most likely is the concrete. Just pouring it, getting ready for it, the concrete itself, the labor, etc. It's usually even more costly than your appliances, your cabinets, and stuff like that. Let's see, what was the other thing? Oh, the other thing that I wanted to point out to you is that 39% of people ages 55 through 64. Now, I'm not quite yet there yet, but I can understand this. Consider cooling costs the most important factor when deciding whether or not they wanted to buy a home. So when you're looking to buy a home, we're going to sit with you. We're going to gather all this up and we're going to make a plan with you about how you want to sell your home, when you want to get it on the market, how much you want to get it on for as well. I'm going to leave you with this one last little step. When you're putting on your house on the market, keep in mind there's different buckets for people looking at houses. There might be people looking at houses between the 200 to 250, 250 to 300, or even 300 to 350, or any other section thereof. Here's what you got to keep in mind. If you really feel like your house is worth 355, for example, you need to put your house on the market for 340. Statistically, you will get more for your house if you price it in the 300 to 350 price range. Put it at 349, 999, put it right on that mark there, and the market will bid it up to what it needs to be. If you put it on for 354, you are going to be the cheapest house or 355, you're going to be the cheapest house in the $350,000 to $400,000 range. You're going to be like, look at it this way. Here's the 400,000, here's the 350 range. You're going to be like right down here on the bottom with a whole bunch of other houses. Whereas in the next lower category, in the 300 to 350 range, if you put it on for 349, 999, you're going to look like an extraordinary deal. And here's a quote that I think I coined this. If somebody else can find somebody else that coined this, please, correct me. I might be wrong, but people are so much looking for a deal that they are willing to overpay for it to get it. Just think about that for a minute. Let it sink in. People are so hard up looking to get a great deal on something that they're willing to overpay to get it. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a great night.